Oh, yeah. That's all you got from me. Hi, welcome to Peace on the Street radio show. It's 10 minutes after the hour, and you're tuned into the greatest show on earth.
Come on.
Let's make it do what it do. Let's get down with the get down and get down. Happy New Year to you. This is my first time seeing you this year.
Hey,
Happy New Year to you.
What a beautiful thing. We're here. We're alive. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Shaw in the building. Substituting just for Prince for the moment, because Prince just went through surgery. It's okay, guys. It was surgery that he had planned.
Elective.
And we're very excited for him. And he is good. He's healthy and he's home. God bless him.
So we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it.
Oh, we gonna do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell it like it is.
Go ahead.
It's not brain surgery.
No.
All right. But
Nope.
he did have to get some type of surgery, and they had to reduce his growth.
Do you think that it made him shorter?
I think they made him a little shorter.
Do you think that's possible?
Yeah, it's possible. They can take a ligament and a cartilage from somewhere and make you a little bit shorter. So they had brought
So on one side of the body shorter or just shorter?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean,
I'm
Chris.
going to measure him now and check him out when he comes in.
If he look at me eye, he done got short.
Yeah.
So Prince had hip surgery,
Yeah.
which he's not afraid to announce. He announced it last week that he's going to take off for the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Right.
So we're going to miss him. But we wanted to call him and have him on air, but we can't have him on air when he's drowsy. And
Well, I know,
that would be fun though.
I know, but I know he listening in right now.
You think so?
He
I
probably
think
gonna
he's
shoot us.
sleeping.
He probably gonna shoot us a text.
It would be fun if we called him if he's a little
We
drowsy.
should try it, Rochelle.
If he's a little drowsy.
Hello, the Prince of the Sun.
We might do that. We might catch him off guard.
Yes.
So we got Wild Wealthy Wednesdays.
Yo!
Come on, my favorite segment.
First one of the year.
Yeah.
2022, make it do what it do.
Oh, she did it. She did it.
This what she do. This what she
What I
do.
do. That's what I do, Chris.
She's insane, guys. You guys got to check her page. What's her page, Rochelle, so they know?
Ames Financial Solutions. Go check it out right now.
That's right.
AMESFinancialSolutions.com. Get on that email list, baby, because I got the sauce. You got some people out there that have the mix. I got the sauce.
She's killing it today with the punchlines.
So you better aim straight.
Aim straight.
You better aim right. And get that website one more
We
time.
got the sauce. Ames Financial Solutions. AMESFinancialSolutions.com. If you can't find it, then Google your girl. Rochelle Smith is all over. She's all over.
Absolutely.
God, girl, you own it. You are on it.
It's the new year.
Yeah, it is. And I'm so happy to see you guys again. Yeah. Glad to have you guys here. All these Kool-Aid smiles from Alaska to Florida.
Yes.
We're doing big things.
We're so happy.
So it's always an honor and a privilege. And then, of course, we got Neil in the building.
And
Neil
in the building. Like, y'all don't know. He's like the silent party of the party.
Quiet storm. He's
Right,
a quiet
the
storm.
quiet storm.
Yes.
He come in, you see him, he doing what he do.
Yes.
And then just bam, all of a sudden, then you just look online like, hey, where'd that come from?
Where'd he come from? Yes. And he does speak here and there.
Sign language right now.
He get it in every now and then, so we're gonna get it.
So he's our behind the scenes productions, as well as a web designer, as well as graphic artist. He's a beast.
I do a thing or two around here. How you doing, everybody?
Hey.
I just didn't have no headphones. I didn't want to come out here, blowing up the speakers.
Let me go get it.
I want to come in and give a big shout out to Prince, my man. We wish him a speedy recovery. Prince, if you're hearing this, if you're drowsy, call us, bro.
Call us if you're drowsy. Like, call us only if you're drowsy.
Oh, you guys are killing me.
Listen, you can't get me when I'm drowsy because I tell the truth.
Yes, that's what we want.
You already tell the truth. What you mean?
Chris, you tell the truth anyway.
You
I
do.
mean, but
You do.
I'm overabundant truth.
Oh,
bro.
boy.
Lord.
Yeah.
That's why he be sleeping on the couch all the time.
Yeah, it sounds like in a mean way. In a mean way.
You want the truth, the hard truth, and nothing but the hard truth?
Yeah. No, we don't want that.
Catch me while I'm dozed.
Nope.
So we got a little opening of our sponsors right now, guys. Don't forget, reach out to 321 No Fault if you get involved in any sort of accident, slip or fall. Let me know. Motorcycle, slingshot, jet ski. I got you guys covered. Reach out to me at 407-267-7378. I got you guys covered. I love assisting the community. It's just an amazing thing. And hearing their voices, knowing that they actually have a potential case.
Yes.
It really is such a reliever for them. I love it. I love hearing their voices. So reach out to me, guys. Thank you so much for your trust. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. We also got Central Florida Transmission Repair, guys. They are partnered with us, Transmission and Automotive Repair, at 407-203-1217. They're right here in Winter Garden, 4685 Old Winter Garden Road, Orlando 32811. They offer financing and mentorship program, and their lots are full, and they've been referred by our listeners.
Yeah.
And they tell them that no more. We got we're doing good right now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. I've been there personally. So they're good.
Like,
and they told me the truth.
They appreciate it.
Yeah, they told me the truth.
Absolutely they do.
And y'all just slinging them this way.
Yeah. They told me the truth. The white ghost had to go.
And that's a beautiful thing. Instead of having her repair it and probably come back, they just told me the truth. I love that.
Good.
And this is why they're partnered with us. We appreciate them. So, guys, listen, we have a new segment, which is a new pop culture highlight release, and it's called The Shade Tree. If you guys haven't been listening for the past month and a half, it's been a special. It's a pop culture special, kind of like Wendy Williams, but better.
How you doing?
God bless her,
How
too.
you doing?
Yeah, she's going through a lot as well, so God bless her soul. So Mykhael Michael is a new host that actually has been doing this off the skirts, and now he's with Peace on the Streets. You got to check out The Shade Tree. His line is, you stay classy, listening, sexy, flexy, flawless, and glossy, and I'll stay shady. Michael Michaels,
wow.
He'll be in the building a little later. That's amazing, guys. We have, of course, Rochelle Smith for the full hour. She's MBA, CFP, Transmission Money Coach.
Transition.
Transition.
Not the transmission.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm talking about automotive too
Yes.
much.
You got to shift gears.
Yes.
So glad that she covered that. Transition Money Coach, Ames Financial Education and Consulting LLC. We appreciate you, Rochelle, because your insights, I mean, it's insane. I learned so much already.
Thank you.
I follow through in each and everything she says.
Michelle makes me money.
Yes.
Yes, I like that,
I
Neil.
be making money off Michelle.
Yes. Neil, pay me.
She's killing it. God, it's so necessary for life, Rochelle. We
It
appreciate
is.
you.
It is.
Nurse V, certified nurse. She'll be on air releasing the COVID release, the updates. That's going on. Like, it's tremendous. By the way, the hospitals are full again and the clinics are full again here in Orlando. How do I know? Because my friends got sick and they went and they said it's full, Mimi.
It's full.
It's ridiculous.
It's full.
The COVID lines are full.
The COVID lines are full.
2 hour, 3 hour wait at Barnett Park. And no complaining from the people, right? That's amazing. We get it now. Yeah, we get it. So, guys, it's there.
Do you think we getting back to that point where we might have to just shut it down for a little bit?
I asked that a few days ago on my Facebook page, and I didn't get a lot of response, but I did get no virtual school. Moms are like, we can't teach. However, I think people, I don't know how you stop it, because it's this Omicron is very contagious.
Yes, it is.
It's contagious.
Yeah.
It's so contagious that a couple of my friends got it, and that's how I know that it's there. It exists. I don't think we're going to go back to the virtual schooling because we know what it is, and we're vaccinated now, and we know how to deal with it. Before, we didn't know anything about it, and nobody was vaccinated because it didn't exist.
But we still have a lot of people that are not vaccinated, and they're sending their kids to school.
But the majority are. Just know that. The majority are, though. It's
Is
a
it
beautiful
the majority?
thing. Yes, it is. It is a majority because we have passed that
peak.
line.
It's
that
over
peak,
50%, but I don't know if
we
it,
need 90% for it
That'd
to
be
be.
great.
It's about the 70s or 80s from what I looked
need-
at.
it's not
I don't
high
think
enough.
it's ever
For it
going to be
like
that,
actually
Anil.
It's
but
not high enough.
That's how much.
To
it
tell you
needs
the
to
truth,
be
I don't
for
think
it
it's
to be
gonna ever be
effective,
that.
though.
Yeah.
If it's not that, it's
No,
not effective.
if it's over 70, they said 70% to be effective.
I don't think so.
It's already working because a lot of people are already, if they're getting it, they're not going to the
Everyone's
hospital.
sick. What do you mean it's working?
Well, they're not going to the hospital.
No, yeah, right. I mean, absolutely. But I'm just saying, I feel like not enough people are getting it. I feel like more people should get it, and then things would be better. But it's like all the kids got it. People that are 20s, 30s, stuff like that, which wasn't really happening before.
Right.
I got friends, and the bartenders or stuff like that. They got immune systems,
Really?
holy immune systems.
Yeah.
These people will be out; they'll never be sick, and even they have gotten it.
Oh,
really,
no.
really
Oh,
sick,
yeah.
So
yeah.
it's
Really sick?
Really sick.
Were they vaccinated?
Yeah. A lot of them
Really?
are. A lot of them are.
And
I don't
that's-
know everybody.
Yeah, and
but
that's the thing.
but,
that I think it's the messaging. I think that just because you're vaccinated doesn't mean you're not going to get it. It's vaccinated means if you get it, then you'll probably be fine. You'll be able to handle it. You won't end up in the hospital. And I think what people aren't thinking about is when you're unvaccinated, you have a choice, vaccinated or not vaccinated. When you're unvaccinated and you end up in the hospital, that puts a lot of pressure on the hospital system, and then it just has a trickle down effect. People start having to go out. So just because you're vaccinated doesn't mean you're not going to get it. You could still get it. You could still spread it. The goal is to try to not be hospitalized and not die from COVID.
Yeah, and don't go
complications of COVID.
And that's also like, you're way less likely to get it.
Yes.
You could still get it, but dropping your odds. It's like why wear a seatbelt when you're driving?
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
Like the only thing I like about taking this test is that I can fail and I can pass. And if I fail the test, that means it's a good thing because I got a negative test result.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. So
Yes.
I've never been excited to have a failing grade.
I know it. I know it. Definitely if you have it, or if you have it, don't send your kids out, because I had a parent. I went to a funeral of my cousin, my aunt that died. So God bless her soul. And a parent had it and let his son go to the funeral. So we're over here with him, and then he goes back in the car with the father that has COVID and leaves. We're like, what? So if you have COVID, you must not share your family with us, because it's under the one roof. It's over. They're going to carry it even if they don't show signs or symptoms.
Asymptomatic.
It's very important, and we were very upset with that, and it's my family. So we're going to talk about that off air.
Yeah.
So you have them out there. They were the ones that believed in the conspiracy, didn't believe that it existed, didn't believe that we're actually getting it, just didn't. The mask, forget it, we're free. Doesn't mean nothing.
All right, and we're back into it. I'm trying to behave just a little bit.
Dun, 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 dun. Yo.
That was Sister Sledge thinking of you. That was Sister Sledge thinking of you.
That's classic music right there.
I just had to throw a little classic in the beginning just to get everybody.
Sledge,
just to
thinking
get.
of you.
Well, Rochelle Smith, Wild Wealthy Wednesday.
Ooh, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Who is ready for the housing prices to go down in Florida? Raise your hand if you're ready.
Please tell me it's
Raise
so.
your hand if you're ready.
Please.
You ready?
We're all raising our hands right now.
Ready for the houses to go down in Florida?
I didn't know it was up.
Please, Lord.
Please. Are you trying to buy a house?
I am so bad, but
Guess what?
There's no way right
Uh-oh,
now.
listen to her.
Guess what?
What's up?
Zillow just came out with the hottest housing markets in the entire United States. And guess what?
Florida.
Top 10. Florida got 3 cities in the top 10.
Are you serious?
So no love,
No
baby.
love.
No love. Number
Let it
1. What's the number 1 city? That's the hottest
Miami?
housing market in the U.S. Number 1.
Whoa.
Orlando.
Tampa.
Wow.
Get outta
Number
here.
1.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Number 2. Number 2 is gonna blow you, Ryan. It's a Florida city.
Gainesville,
Nope. It's a major city.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
What?
Jacksonville.
Who knew? Jacksonville's the largest city.
Nice.
Largest
It's
city
the largest
here,
city
but I
in the
didn't know
States.
that people were coming to
largest.
Jacksonville like that. But they have the water and they have great golfing, so
And
you
it's
still
it's
get
popping
land.
over there.
It's quieter
Yeah.
than Orlando.
No, Jacksonville
it's
is
not.
popping.
You think
It's
it's more of a
popping.
city
It's
here?
a big
popping.
city.
Yeah.
It's popping.
Don't you
Okay.
think we're more of a city than Jacksonville?
So, what is the third Florida city that's in the top 10?
Fort Lauderdale.
Orlando.
Orlando.
Okay.
Come on.
But it's number 9.
Wow.
Alright.
Still in the
Makes
top
sense.
10, but
Makes
it's
sense.
number 9. So let me give you the rankings.
It's wild, bro.
Zillow's
Nuts.
hottest housing markets in the U.S. Tampa, and this is in order, Jacksonville, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Wow.
Raleigh.
Number 4, San Antonio,
Raleigh.
Texas. Charlotte, North Carolina is number 5.
North Carolina's nice.
Number
It
6, Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes.
Ooh, also nice.
Number 7, all hail to the ATL, right?
Okay.
Number
Also go
8 is
go.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona. It's hot out there.
Yeah, you missed me with that one.
It's
No,
hot
thank you.
and dry.
It's hot enough here. We don't
Orlando is number 9.
Get out of here.
And number 10 is Austin, Texas.
Yeah, I can see all
Austin, Texas.
Listen, I was looking at houses.
It's the South right there.
And they had, by Paramore over there, they had me a little smoke bin, right?
Yes.
A little 3-bedroom. I don't know where the 3 bedrooms fit at. This thing was about the size of this recording studio.
How
right
much?
here.
And that's a 3-bedroom?
How much?
3-bedroom.
Wow.
And they
Small
wanted
rooms.
a little over $250,000
What?
for this property.
See?
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yes.
A little over $250,000,
Yes.
$229,000
Yeah.
for a little crack.
Is it a new home though? It's new.
No,
Interesting.
It was built, I'm guessing, by chickens. But
It's
looking
like
by the
that?
architecture.
I believe him. I believe
'Cause there were
him.
holes in the wall. There were holes in the
No
roof.
way.
There was holes
It's a
everywhere.
fixer-upper.
Yeah,
A whole do-over.
A whole do-over.
Yeah.
A
But,
little- man.
according to Business Week, this is Zillow's hottest housing markets in the United States. I can see Tampa. Who's watched Selling Tampa or
Tampa's
something like that?
gorgeous.
I've seen that.
Selling
yeah.
And
Tampa.
the
I've seen
vibe
that
in
as well.
Tampa is amazing.
So
really
Tampa,
like it
I
over
think
there.
Tampa has caught their vibe. I
Yeah.
mean,
I
football.
think everyone that's trying to move to Orlando should move to Tampa as well.
Football.
You said it right there, Tom Brady.
Brady.
TB12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, the water.
It's right-
Didn't they win the baseball? Like they've won
Football.
all the
Tampa
major
Bay
Football and
Rays.
baseball, yeah.
Yeah.
They're killing it.
So they're
Hockey.
killing it. Hockey, they
yep.
won. Yeah. So they're killing it. And they're on the water. And if you want to come to Disney, drive on I-4 for
An hour and a half.
hour and a half because you're going to sit there. But I guess what's not to love?
I know that.
Right?
You know what they used to say though? You go on vacation, you leave on probation. You never
What's
heard of
that
that?
about?
Tampa.
What's that about?
Yeah, it was Tampa.
I can see that.
No, I think that was consistent for the whole state.
The whole state of
Yeah.
Florida. But it was facts.
That's the
It was
statewide
facts
problem.
back then. This
Yeah.
was like the early 200s, the
That's
2000s.
funny.
Yeah.
The early,
That's funny.
Wait, the early 200s?
No, I know. Early 2000s. I was messed that up.
Early 2000s. So
Man.
we're not going to get any relief when it comes to home buying in Florida. If this is right,
Yeah.
I don't see where we
And I
will
see
get
it.
relief on prices. I guess when the pandemic was going on, we did see people move to Florida because
Yeah.
Florida was a little more open.
A little.
And the weather is great. Like this time of the year, people probably if you came down here today, you're like, I ain't going home.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
today was beautiful. Like
Yeah.
I ain't going home. It's
'Cause-
January.
It's like the
Everywhere else
AC's
over
on
the
outside.
Macy-Dixon line is at 32 degrees.
Yes,
Yeah.
and snow and all of that. So I can see why you'd come down and be like, okay, honey, I'm not coming home. So,
It's all of us.
I don't
No.
want to go back to New York.
yeah,
I definitely don't.
No. So Florida,
But see,
hold
I
tight.
missed the workout. That was a workout for me during the wintertime.
Yeah, every day.
Because you're Chicago. I mean,
No,
No
Chicago,
thanks, bro.
forget about it.
Chicago, come
shoveling the
on.
snow,
Ooh.
running through grass.
Ooh.
Running through snow.
Yes.
Sliding
Slipping
on
on
ice.
Snowball fights.
Right, we took the ice.
Ice ball fights.
We made the ice a game.
I'll go visit.
Oh
that,
my
girl. I
gosh.
can't live like that.
Oh my gosh.
Before I moved
know.
from New York to
I know.
Florida, I hit like 24 snowstorms before I got here, and I didn't even realize it because it's snowing all the time.
Oh, we
Yeah.
had like
Yeah.
6 hurricanes. What's up?
It's a save. But real quick though, we got Nurse V on the phone, right?
Nurse V.
Yay!
Hi, how are you guys?
We are alive.
Nurse V, I got on my mask.
Let's go.
And Neil turns his
All right,
head.
I hope everybody,
They can't see
I
me on
hope
camera.
everyone has the mask
Oh wait,
on.
yeah. They can't.
Yes. Look at Neil. We're streaming. They can see you. Nurse V can see you.
What's up,
That's why I put my
bro?
mask on. Nurse V, tell us what's going on because this is getting insane again.
Yes, it is. First, I want to do 2 big shout out before I forget. First of all, I want to say happy belated birthday to Prince.
All right.
And for a speedy recovery, Prince, we are praying for you. Everything is going to be all right. God's got your back. Just remember that, Prince. We're all praying for you that he has a speedy recovery.
Yes.
He comes back to the radio.
Amen. You
Well,
will.
Nurse V, let me say this, and I can speak on Prince's behalf because the month of January we celebrate the whole month, so it's not really belated.
That's
so
right.
it's still happy birthday because I
That's right.
celebrate my birthday the whole entire month too.
Me too.
Oh.
Me too.
All right.
Thank you, Nurse V.
All right.
So go ahead, Nurse V.
what
Tell us
is
what's
it-
going on.
Okay, what's going on is, yes, it's going back up again. They're saying that, well, almost everyone's going to get this virus way it sounds.
No!
But, yeah, the way it sounds, because a lot of people that are not vaccinated, it continues to spread. And the best thing is when you do get your vaccine, you're more protected. You probably will get it, but you're more protected. And that's why they're convincing people, try to recommend people to get the vaccine because of that reason, and the booster shot. So, it all depends on you, but a lot of people are getting it now. It is spreading like crazy because a lot of people are not taking it serious still. I still see people in Walmart without their masks. So, and a lot of people are lying about they got the vaccine, they didn't get the vaccine, and then get around with other people. They're being very selfish. They're not thinking of the other people. They're thinking of themselves. And that is being very selfish, So it is spreading because people still go to funeral home. People still go to get together. People do, they don't wear their mask. And, and you can't force it because our senator doesn't force it. So, that's the thing. If they was to force it, then and they tell people to wear your mask. Like New York is forcing it more than ever because a lot of people die over there. So they're more stricter than we are in Florida.
Yeah, they are.
And that's the sad part. So we're going up there, and I don't know if we're going to beat New York. I mean, we're going up there because we still got, they're saying we still got a few more weeks left. I mean, a month left before you really see the spike, going up. Right now, we're like almost in the middle, but they're saying in another 3 or 4 weeks, we'll see more.
So
this is serious. The kids are getting it. It's a sad situation, but the kids are getting it.
So, Nurse V, you get your vaccine, and the new variant that's out, or maybe there's more than one. Who knows? If you get your vaccine, does that help you with those variants as well?
It helps you not being admitted in the hospital, but you can still get it.
I'll take
but
that.
We recommend you get protected.
I'd rather be home.
We recommend you wear protected. The cloth masks are not good for you.
Right.
The cloth mask is only, 30 minutes of protection if you're sitting with someone who has COVID.
Yeah.
The procedure mask is more, it could be more than an hour if you're sitting with someone with COVID. The N95 are the ones that are 24 hours or more.
Aren't those like $5 each?
They're cheap. I'm glad you said that because I have them. So I'm going to switch. Got it.
So I'm just letting you know, if you're going to go get to gathering, instead of wearing a cloth mask, wear a procedure mask. It protects you better than a cloth mask. Unless you want to wear a cloth mask with a procedure mask, then you can't even breathe. That's the choice that's the choice you got to take. But the best one are N95. But wash your hands, keep your distance, and always have your mask on because you cannot trust that person who's in that room with you.
Yeah. I could literally say I'm a testimony. I've left people that they found out they had COVID the next day or the 2 days after. I've left them.
Yeah.
And I was with them. But I did have a mask and I stayed a little distance. I didn't even move myself upstairs, but they follow. But, make sure that you...
But you still have your mask on. Even if it's a cloth mask, you still have it on. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did.
Sure.
I did.
And that's the thing. And I know for a fact, people in my own family that are in a situation in the hospital that got COVID, they're doing okay because they got their vaccine, because they had surgery. They're in the hospital. They're doing okay. But, people that didn't have the vaccine, thank goodness they got the vaccine because they're doing okay.
In your communion juice, and you just take a couple of swigs of that at night before you go to bed. Will that help?
I don't know about that one.
Communion juice, like
liquor?
Like Snoop Dogg gin and juice.
Yeah.
Right.
Hennessy.
That
communion juice.
Like what?
Like it's liquor.
Like
Hennessy. I've heard if you take shots, it can knock it right out of you. That's not true.
Listen, I don't know about that part, okay? So maybe that's your way of saying, this will knock me over and I don't need to get this virus in my life. But that's a good one. You can tell that to the scientists, and just see what they tell you about that one. But
that's a clever question.
All I can say to you guys is, seriously,
I'll try it.
Just be careful. Wear your mask. And honestly, if anyone's out there having a get together or honestly a wedding or something, and nowadays the way things are going, I would request that the people have their vaccine before they enter that building, to have a gathering with you.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I would request, but that's your choice. You know, why have people at your wedding that are not vaccinated and everyone gets down and gets sick?
Yeah, that stinks.
You know, you have to be wise about this, and you want to see proof. You can't force the proof. You know what I mean? Because you can't force that. But you make sure you're loud out there and say, you know what? Do not come to my home. Do not come to my gallery if you don't have your vaccine.
You got to monitorize that, guys. You know, in New York City, they ask you for your vaccine cards before you enter anything.
Yeah.
Even stores,
Yeah.
convenience stores,
Yeah.
food stores.
And it's up to, it's up to the wedding party or the, whatever. If a gathering, you're getting like a party or something, if you want people coming to your home, if you want to, you mind showing me your vaccine card, something that says you did get your vaccine, because, you're going to be partying with these people. They're going to take off their mask when they're drinking.
Eventually. Yeah, it's going to happen eventually.
Eventually. At least if they did get the COVID, you're more protected anyway because they have the vaccine.
That's it. And keep your family outside. Hey, keep these guys outside.
So you have to be careful. Wash your hands. Keep your distance. Wear your mask. And this is continue to spread. This will continue. And now they're talking about another fourth booster. Boosters coming
Why
out.
don't we ever talk about like living healthy as
right?
possible?
That should be a new one.
Yeah, I actually
And
just saw this video from Ecuador.
Yeah,
the government
they've been talking about another virus from Israel out there.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Ecuador was like putting out this video, and it's like it recommends
Vitamin
you to do
D,
yoga.
vitamin C,
It recommends you to
zinc,
exercise
yoga.
at least twice a day.
Yeah.
Eat healthy, avoid trans fats, drink lots of water, stuff like that.
Health nutrition.
Just to boost your natural immune
A nutritionist
system,
makes sense. We should have one.
I feel like we do focus a little bit much on
medication.
Medication.
But you
and
understand that the
symptoms.
doctors and them guys get paid for this. So it's
Yeah.
all money. It's nothing to do with. But before then, it was a nutritionist that would speak with you first before you get medication.
Yeah.
They don't have the option. And you'll go to your doctor, ask for a nutritionist. They will say, we don't know.
Yeah, I don't
You
go
have
to
to
the
go
doctor.
find your own. All right. But that's how it is. You got to find your own. Nurse V, do you have anything you'd like to say to the listeners before we go?
Well, yes, keep in mind, even though you get your vaccine and you end up getting the virus, keep in mind your immune system is getting used to the vaccine. That's why you're not going, you don't get an ICU. Because your body has to get immune to the virus that's going out there because, it is spreading. So keep in mind, like the flu shot, your body gets immune to the flu shot because people around you have the flu. So it won't affect you that bad. So keep that in mind. That's why they're recommending the vaccine too, because, your body has to get used to this because this is what's going on around the world now.
It makes sense. It totally does. Well, I have my vaccine shots and I've been okay. So, but booster shot, I'm still hesitant on
the
that.
booster shot should be 6 months later.
6 months is important, guys.
later.
6 months later from the last time you got your second dose.
The reason why we're suggesting the booster shot because it's spreading. That's why.
Exactly.
It's spreading big time. So now they're saying 6 months later, get your booster shot.
Got it, Nurse V.
So,
I'm due mine.
Yeah, that's it. Nurse V, we got to go. Thank you so much for the update. We appreciate you, Nurse V. Thank you for tuning in every Wednesday with the updates from Nurse V.
Let's go.
Bye-bye, everyone. Be safe.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Michelle in the building. Michelle in the building. Wild, Wealthy Wednesdays. Michelle in the building. Michelle in the building. Wild, Wealthy Wednesdays.
Excuse me, ladies and gents.
Oh my God!
Have you ever heard a lady with so many rhymes that? That's all I got.
We're building up for something there.
Like, I was trying to build it up, but I couldn't get it out. It wasn't coming fast enough. That's why they didn't put me on the mic. They just said, Chris, you talk.
Michelle, thank you so much for being with us for Wild, Wealthy Wednesday.
Hey, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You know what? I gotta leave y'all with something.
Please.
Drop
Something
that
I
knowledge.
read.
Drop the knowledge.
But I agree with it. That we're going to have a physical identity and we're going to have a digital identity.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, we already do.
Well, we
We
already
almost
are,
do.
though, right?
Almost. But I mean, all the way. So you see how they started everybody out with the avatars. Make your own avatar. And everybody still started making their avatar. You know how you pay for everything with your phone.
Yeah.
And on
You know
Facebook,
how
it's a
you
meta.
get your digital coins and your crypto and you pay with your crypto. And there is a cycle. Something's happening here. And if you're watching and you know it, you already know it. So as I understand from what I read, and I got to go back and read it again because I thought it was like, oh, I think some of this is good. Because there's some people that aren't on social media, especially if you're older, you're not on social media. So it's not going to work for everybody, and it can't be everybody. But maybe our generation and under, there is going to be a physical identity and a digital identity, like Meta is doing it already. You can go into the Meta world. You can buy art. You can buy this. You can buy that. You can do whatever. You can have a drone deliver. We are going there. I was telling my cousin today, we have surpassed the Jetsons. We loved the Jetsons growing up, but we've surpassed the Jetsons.
If
we're not in space.
If you actually look at Instagram and Facebook, they're already too Meta. If you look now, they're sliding over to Meta.
Yeah, it's Meta now. And the only thing the Jetsons had on us was the little spacecraft, but we're getting there too.
You know a funny detail about the Jetsons? I just want to sprinkle in real quick. You know how they lived on like skyscrapers above the clouds?
Yes. Sliding.
You know why that was?
No.
Because pollution had gotten so bad that they couldn't be on Earth anymore. They had to like live up on those high
I can see it. I mean, that's the only thing the Jetsons have on us is going into space. But I think we're going. We're going. I don't know about us, but the ones under us, they're going.
I was thinking like the Twilight Zone when we go to Mars, we all go into space and we go to a different.
We're just gonna have to live in the clouds because like the environment.
Oh, this is not good, guys.
We are already there. Didn't Mark Bezos and everybody just go?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. They're already testing it out. They're gonna start building little spots up there. You might go up there to have drinks, come back home, go back to stay, come back home.
Look, I could barely get a flight ticket to go to Chicago.
Right.
I can't go to Miami.
Right.
It's been sold out.
Right.
You're not Jeff Bezos, bro.
So I want to open up that conversation because the next Wild Wealthy Wednesday, we got to think about. How many steps ahead do you want to be? Because I believe that in this article, obviously everybody's not going to go that way, but there are a lot of people that are going to go that direction. We are going to have a physical and digital identity. It has already started.
I'm like, we already have that. Like,
to some extent. It ain't all the way, but when they...
And I feel like kids especially, like, they're like raised on
it. Oh,
yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Like,
so that generation, for sure. Us... We're there, but that generation for sure.
I look pretty cute as a cartoon.
So your avatar, we will go in there like, oh no, that's Mimi. I know that's Mimi. I've seen that face before. That's Mimi.
Yeah, we're in for some wild times for sure.
We're in for some wild times.
I mean, these kids go on video games. They go to virtual concerts.
Have you heard of transhumanism?
No, what's this?
That's like the transformation of humans, like past the point of like normal human traits, like cat ears or tails, things like that. Or like when people do like the split tongue, and they start looking like aliens. Like we're reaching points where we can get like pretty advanced for that stuff, and it's like there's like a whole movement of people that is like coming. It's
transitioning your body or something.
Yeah, transitioning your body from being, how like some people go from being like a man to a woman.
Yes.
Get ready for people to start transitioning from being a man
to an animal. Like some, I've seen that.
Like a horse, like a man to a horse, like a man, like a girl
Speaking
to a
of,
cat,
not to get so
like
far-fetched off the topic, but they had the first surgical heart surgery on
the
a human with the pig's heart.
Pig heart,
So what does this mean?
The pig heart.
It means that we can be whatever we want, and like the more people try to hang on to like notions of what normal humans should be, the more they're gonna struggle because we're gonna start getting like robot.
It's gonna say, "Are you a human now?"
Yeah, imagine like 100 years, like 90% of your body's like Android based or like.
Oh no!
Like
I mean, it's gonna be like when you start getting a pig heart. He got a pig heart.
Yes, he did.
A pig heart, and they had to do some things to the heart surgically because it didn't match up 100% with the human heart, but it's very close. They had to raise the pigs with the altered DNA in order to get they had
the
to alter it, but
whoa.
It's very close to a human heart. So what does that have to do with Wild Wealthy Wednesday?
How can we make
what I'm saying is you got to look at technology and artificial intelligence and all of and clouds and all those types of things because that is the direction, ladies and gentlemen, that we are maybe going. So I can't say with the guarantee.
So invest towards that way.
Yes. So you got to start looking at that type of stuff.
Get you a website, start investing into some NFTs, get your work out on the internet because if you're not on the internet, you're not nowhere.
So we got to invest in that.
But if you look at it, because we look at all these TV shows, all these movies, people are now we're making people robots, somewhat like.
Yeah.
What was that? That Cybertron dude that's on Batman and all of them.
Cyborg. Yeah. Cyborg
before that, when I was younger, I used to watch this show called Silverhawk.
It was
RoboCop. Right.
RoboCop.
So that could probably soon.
Yeah.
Instead of the
yeah,
pig's heart.
I just never knew that a pig's heart was that close to ours. I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Like,
I didn't know it was possible.
It has to be altered.
It was altered to some extent, but is that the animal's heart that's closest to ours, a pig? Because we be eating bacon.
Right.
Well,
And they
Like,
eat
wait a
everything.
minute, do we need to stop?
yes, we do. Pigs are smart. Pigs have been proven to have the same
They're
intelligence
smart.
as dogs. Like, they're just as smart as a dog.
We got to be genuine to the pig.
They're just
now.
too damn delicious.
Be nice to the pig.
We don't eat
Nice.
swine. Swine is dirty.
Well, I sure do. Thank you guys for tuning in for Wild Wealthy Wednesday.
Yep.
As always, I've had a ball. If you want to reach me, contact me through Ames Financial Solutions, AMES, financialsolutions.com. You can join my email list. You can click on contact and send me a message. Send your questions. My consultations initially are complimentary for up to 15 minutes. After that, you must pay to play.
Come on.
All right.
Let's go.
Rochelle
Let's
Smith,
go.
you're amazing, guys. Tune in every second and fourth
Wednesday of the month.
Wild Wealthy
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays. We appreciate Rochelle Smith. Come on. We so need you in our life, Rochelle. Thank you. Come on.
And maybe one day you'll have the digital Rochelle.
Go
The
in.
digital Rochelle. Let me go make my avatar.
We can just hop in the office with her
gotta get your
virtually.
NFT.
That's
Yes.
dope.
Yes.
Mint your NFTs now.
Yes.
You can see her virtually in the office instead of actually
Yeah.
physically be there.
Well, yeah, we
Can we
doing
pay
it
you
now.
in
Virtually,
Bitcoin?
we already there.
We're already doing that
Yeah.
virtually.
You
Yeah,
think that
we
we're
are.
gonna see each other though, like be in
Listen.
front of us? Yes, that's gonna happen.
Beam
We're
me,
out
beam me
there.
in, like
Beam me in,
beam me in.
Scotty.
That's
Beam me
insane.
in,
Full on
Scotty.
holograms. I'm ready.
Your
Hologram.
outfit. Your outfit.
Your eye
Hit the
fit,
button.
yeah.
I fit, yeah.
And you can just change.
Your Apple Watch. Hey.
So no more hairstylists,
The
makeup
hologram,
artists, like
the holograms and everything.
That's-
Right there.
It's
I want some
coming.
new eyeballs.
But you know how we said it was weird when they put the hologram up of like Tupac and Whitney?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's creepy.
It was creepy.
But I
Oh,
think
actually,
people
that
are
reminds me
doing
of
They've
it.
something
been there,
that I heard
Rochelle.
recently. So you know how you can capture now videos in like VR?
yes.
People are doing VR experiences with people that are about to pass away.
No.
And now they can like have like VR experiences with passed away people.
No.
Realize
How
Something
can you
ain't
move
right,
on?
yeah.
Yeah, how can you move on when your
That ain't right.
person's there? But that's where we are now. That's like currently happening. And you can buy the equipment to make this happen for $7,000.
No, thank you.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
all
do
you need is
you
a
think
Canon
maybe
and
we
a
should have
lens.
touched this because that's not God's plan, guys?
Right.
God's plan. I don't
It's
know.
not.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy what we can do
Wow.
for sure.
Well,
But
just be very mindful, guys. Be mindful of God's plan, what He has done for us.
Oh, he can shut it down because COVID. If we can,
He's doing a
he
pretty
can
good
shut
job,
it down.
actually.
Yeah.
That's
maybe this
fact.
is-
Yeah,
shut it
that's
down.
100. He can shut anything down.
Yeah.
He might have shut the people down right now because we're getting a little out of hand.
Yeah.
Right.
You can get
Whoa,
shut down.
that's deep,
We
guys.
can get shut down.
Let's get a little more out of hand before he shuts it down.
Yes.
Hopefully.
We can get shut
Oh
down.
Lord, I've been trying. I've been going through the guidelines and
I want to get some
protocols.
Mars at least.
Yeah.
You know
At
what
least
I
a
mean?
little bit.
Where's my at least a little bit? Come on, at least a little bit. Where's my flying car at?
So the moral of the story is don't mess with God's creation. Come on.
And tuned in
Okay.
for Rochelle Smith.
We love you, Michelle Smith. Let's go, DJ Chris Shaw.
Let's go.
We got the Shade Tree in the building.
What's up, y'all?
Mykhael Michael's in the building.
How y'all doing? Let's
In
get
person,
shady.
live in effect.
Live in full effect.
Come on.
Now, you said you was talking about getting drowsy. You didn't want to be drowsy.
Right.
You didn't want to get a phone call into Prince being drowsy. And, quick shout out to Prince. Get well better. Get well soon.
Amen.
I miss you.
Aw.
But
Same.
I like being drowsy and I like being a little shady. So I had to bring me some champagne and
Thank you for celebrating with us. Yeah.
celebrating tonight.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
New
Year's.
Year's.
We're so proud of you
We all made
guys.
it
You
someday.
guys are killing it. You guys are so passionate, ambitious,
another year.
dedicated, and you care about each other. That's so important.
Certainly do.
I appreciate this. I love being around this.
I love it too.
We got the shade tree. What's going on right now?
I got some real shade. So, speaking of getting drowsy and boozy, Andy Cohen, he was on live TV, very boozy, and his network, CNN, had to give him a little sit down and spanking.
Oh.
Did they? And this was a New Year's special.
It wasn't. It was live. It was
yes,
live.
It was live.
Yes.
When I saw that, I knew he's drunk.
Did they give him an unpaid vacation?
That's what they would do, right? With Mimi, they'll fire her. With this guy, they give him paid vacation.
So I think they spanked him with the wet noodle. But how it was reported last week is that he's no longer allowed to be on CNN.
Oh wow, that's more than a wet noodle, bro.
I said that wet noodle for a reason, because lately I've been looking and it seems like they're backing off. Basically, what I'm seeing is that CNN put a statement out that they did speak with Andy Cohen about his behavior and things that he said live, and that we can't have that kind of behavior live on TV. So he retorted that you'll see me back in the same place next year. So I don't know if it's going to be on their show.
They be kicking them out sometimes.
The thing is that he's a veteran.
Yeah.
He knows better. So I was disappointed when I saw that.
That's true.
I'm like, why, guys? We all know we can't go there being live. We have to hold ourselves down.
Yeah.
He's a grown man. He's a lot older, and still.
That is
I don't know how much he get paid, because you know what? If I got a couple million in the bank, you know what?
It's New Year's.
I'll hold off. I think I could hold off for a little bit, but yeah, he probably get that stupid money that he's just like, you know what? And he runs Bravo. He don't need that. He can do his own live.
I get it.
Exactly.
So
whatever, I do think that you should appreciate your platform and appreciate that. So that's just respect out of all of them. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Always,
Did he get crazy? I didn't watch him myself. What'd he do?
Well, let me say this: if you're watching, you knew he was drunk, and you're like, please don't drink more.
Like
that's how I felt. Like, please don't.
It's like a friend. Like, let me have that bottle.
No one took it away from him.
Nobody took the glass.
Even his colleague, I would have put it to the side of the colleague.
If I was Anderson Cooper, I would have been like, you know what? And even in commercial, I'm like, yo.
My team would have pulled me to the side and took it away.
I hope my team will pull me
my
aside.
team would have done that. They would tell me what's up.
I'm talking strictly to my team now. If I need to be pulled aside, pull me aside and holler with my ear.
And I will listen to them.
Yes, please
do.
do.
A lot of those guys got such big egos, and I'm sure
that's where it got to.
Don't even want to.
That's where
they don't even want to. But you know what? It gets yourself in a trouble.
So you're just gonna watch a train wreck? Like,
oh yeah.
But we love watching stuff like that. I know I do, honey, because I can come back and report it to y'all. So, honey, I was watching like, yeah, baby, keep going.
That's that shade tree.
So what else we got?
Well, he took jabs at Ryan Seacrest. He took jabs at even Bill de Blasio, like that you are the worst mayor that we ever had. Now, you know, they switched over mayors on New Year's Eve. So he
New
was
York, you're talking about? Yes, they did, because Cuomo.
Yeah. I don't know. I just he went all the way in. So we're going to see what's going on with that. But he's not apologizing for any of this either. He's not apologizing. Yeah. He said the only thing he apologizes for is the things that he said about Ryan Seacrest, because that is his friend. But as far as everything else, he's like, it was New Year's Eve. I was having a good time.
I get it.
And I do too.
Well, how about this? News outlets or media outlets, don't serve alcohol to your host.
Right.
How about you say no alcohol here when we're all live? And maybe that'll help.
That's true.
I'm just saying, if you let the people be, they will be.
I think next year, make sure that you take the glasses from. Well, in sad shade, Bob Saget. We lost him. TV's dad. We lost him. 65. He actually passed away here in Orlando.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
At the Ritz-Carlton, I'm not mistaken?
Ritz-Carlton. Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, I've been there. So beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I love their beds.
Yeah.
So that's a very sad news, because you know what? He's America's TV dad, one of America's TV dads.
I actually didn't know him from stand-up comedy before then. I only known him for Full House, because I was young when he was doing a stand-up. So I didn't know how raunchy he gets in as a comedian. He gets it so raw that I get embarrassed.
If I was sitting next to my mama, I would be embarrassed. Yes, he goes way in.
He goes in, yeah.
So what I heard, though, there's actually an unauthorized biography. It's on Amazon Prime right now. It's the Full House unauthorized biography. And it does kind of show clips of him being a little raunchy, especially even around the girls.
Yes.
And they were young kids.
Yes.
They were young kids, but he was one of America's TV dads. He taught us how to clean our rooms.
Like Bill Cosby.
Yeah. I mean, honestly. And you know what?
I wasn't going to go there, but...
But the Cosby Show was back on TV, I'm just saying. I saw it today. I was like,
you know what?
because he's out of prison.
we forget things, right? Oh, remember, he was also acquitted.
Exactly that. So I think that's why the now
it's
playing.
But remember, acquitted is not the same as being
right.
It's
not guilty.
But it's still not fair on the rest of the cast.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not.
But real quick with Bob Saget, I'm glad we're speaking about this. God bless his soul and God bless the family and his friends, because they went looking for him and they got him. And it's because he had a show coming up and they called for wellness checkup, and the front desk went upstairs and checked on him.
Right.
They said that he was laying in bed, the lights were out, and his left hand was on his chest, and his right hand was on the bed.
Right.
They assume it could be perhaps a stroke that led to the heart attack. They said when he was on talk radio, which was a rock station here, and I'm not afraid to talk about that, that his speech was slurred. And they replayed it, and they didn't realize this till after the fact. And you could hear it slurred. He sounds a little drunk or sounds a little off, but
just a little off.
You wouldn't think of much, but that's a sign, guys. When people start to slur their words and they're looking good, something's wrong. Inside.
Listen to your body. You need to. Your body tells you every single thing that's going on, so you do need to listen to what's going on. You have
to pick up the signs. That was a big sign for me. Now I learned that. It was real insightful for me. But also too, he had COVID before he had a stroke. I learned it from you. I did my research when you came in. But he came in. I'm like, I gotta read this.
That is true, actually. So go ahead. I want to see where you're going.
Well, they said that he had COVID. I mean, he passed that. He's healthy now because that's what he was doing to stand up here in Orlando. But he just got over COVID.
Right. So what I'm hearing is, and I guess they're trying to link the COVID-19 and the vaccine, and everyone's trying to be messy with that. They're trying to link it to possibly his death. Daily Beast is actually reporting the right-wing troll, as they say, Candace Owens, has decided to use his tragic death to peddle her conspiracy theories about the vaccine. So
she's the worst.
I mean,
she's just the worst.
She goes in though, but it's like, honey,
I don't think she thinks about things when she speaks.
I don't think she does.
You need to. In radio and media, come on, guys.
Like, she's just trying to influence people, or I feel like she's trying to influence people to just believe what she's saying. And
I think she's trying to influence the people that pay her to give her a bonus.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Money
That's what it is.
That's true.
She knows exactly
she likes those zeros in her bank account.
If you get people riled up, you get more engagement. You get more engagement. You get more money.
She's causing controversy.
The more money she makes, but
I don't want to go out like that, though.
And I think she does that on purpose. I feel like she's smart enough to trigger people on purpose, and she's just sitting there laughing her way to the bank, just cashing checks.
I get it. I personally, I can't go out like that, but I get it.
I feel that.
I don't know. I need to be authentic.
I have to be.
I really do. I have to be able to tell the truth.
The money will come later. It will come.
Yeah, it will come for me. I still want to go up with my soul.
Yeah, come on now.
I need it. I want it. So I want to go up, not down. Well, there's the autopsy results. I guess they're not going to be out for about another 3 months.
10 to 12 weeks.
So we don't even really know what's going on.
No, we don't.
Wow.
So hold around. I'll let you know what's going on.
How sudden, though? That could happen to any of us.
Yeah.
At any time. As he was out here just doing his comedy.
Doing his thing.
He was just getting back into the comedy.
And he said that when he tweeted it. He said, I'm so happy to be back in the game. But they said, at least the family said he was very happy before he died.
Yeah. So that's
he died in peace.
That's good.
He did not suffer.
At least go happily.
Yeah.
Go in your sleep.
And
it's just so weird. Someone that's supposed to be healthy to just pass away like that out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
That's sad.
We're
losing a lot of greats. We really are.
It is.
Yeah,
yes, we are.
We're early. We're losing them early. Yeah.
Everyone's passing before the 70s, 50s. They're going in there. Who else passed away?
Sidney Poitier.
Yeah, her too.
Him.
It's
a man, believe it or not. And he's a legacy. Like, he's got history. Yeah. He was the first black man, if I'm not mistaken, to win. And is it an Emmy? What do they win when they're in movies? Is it Grammy Award?
Grammy is singing.
Oscar.
Yeah.
He was the first.
Golden
Globe.
Oh, the Golden Globe.
The Cherry Award.
And here's the shade, though. The shade is she told both their husbands, I'm never gonna have. She made it clear that she did not want to have kids. She didn't want to have them. But she broke down and she had kids. Can you believe she's 43?
Yeah, I know she's up there because of.
I thought she was younger than me.
She looks good though.
They all look good. All of them are probably 40 plus.
Yeah,
and they
40 are fabulous.
They look absolutely fabulous.
40 come through.
I mean, 40 could be the new 30.
I'm thinking. Look at all of us in the room. I gotta tell you.
Listen, I tell you why. Because we know ourselves. We know ourselves.
Not all of us, okay?
Well, I'm still learning a little bit.
I learn myself every day.
Wait a minute.
Don't say this, my brother. We know ourselves. We know by now that the style, what we want to wear, how we want to look, and we're very confident. We don't give two anymore.
Shut your mouth. That's true. I everyone in this room is very confident, and I do like that about us. You know, we don't mind speaking our minds.
Absolutely
but we're
not.
all very respectful. That's something that I really love about.
And
all
we
of
don't
us.
mind people speaking their mind. Because
Absolutely
a lot of people
not.
love speaking their mind, but then they hate it when you speak your mind. Yeah.
We
Well, I
always
gotta
do.
give him a
We
little
always
bit
do.
Here's the thing, though. Don't ask me to tell you the truth. Because you better be ready for the truth.
Yeah,
if
you
you ask
got
me.
to. I like it black and white. I don't
Yeah,
like to
thank
second
you.
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fact.
Don't sugarcoat it for me
Yeah.
either.
I
Please.
can't
Just
work with
let
that.
me know.
Take
If
my
I-
cup away. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. If I got broccoli in my teeth, just tell me I got broccoli in my teeth.
And my people will tell me. That's why they're my people.
Facts.
Boom.
Facts on facts.
So let's talk about the KKK. And
Let's go.
But we're in the right state.
no, I'm not talking about the guys running around with the hoods. I'm not talking about that.
Oh no, that's,
Not
About
those
the
one, not
Kentucky
that KKK.
Fried Chicken.
Oh,
or something
okay.
like
Oh, you got me. You got
So
me
we're used to
right.
KKK.
Okay, the other KKK.
Oh,
who's that?
The Kardashians.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I'm glad we're speaking about that though.
Kanye West, though, did you know he's pulling up with a new chick?
And she's beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Well, I mean, she better be.
No,
Thank
trying
you.
to tell you.
she is
Thank
beautiful.
you. But how do you top Kim? Like that's a hard one. But she.
You top
she
Kim
did
with
top.
Julia
She,
Fox.
and he did.
She is a
And he
fox.
did.
Yeah, she is a fox.
She is.
She is beautiful.
She
So
is.
They've been canoodling all over the country. They was in New York last week. They're all over the place. So it seems though that Kanye still can't give up that drug that is Kim. No.
Interesting.
He was on Amazon Prime's video in Canada, and he personalized. It was cute though. You got to go on my my Instagram,
Okay.
Mykhael Michael's. Go on my Instagram and you can see it. He does a whole duet and a thing with his song. What's his song? Runaway. And he says, "Run to me, Kimberly." It's so cute. It is cute.
Is it true he bought the house in front of...
But right on and across the street from Kim's house. And it's reported that he just wants to be near the kids.
It makes sense.
yeah,
Honestly,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
they're a family. They have a lot of
money.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the money. And he
wants
might
to
not be there
near the
24/7.
kids.
But
That's why he's out canoodling with someone somewhere.
good to go.
And,
Exactly.
they're like,
Exactly.
let me
So
just
it's
say
all
this
like-
Yeah,
though.
whatever.
That's a smart move.
Those kids got 16 nannies.
I mean, they got
haven't
nannies.
seen either
But you're
parent
right.
in
But he
2
can still
months.
keep tabs on BM, across the street.
Yeah, baby. Hey,
You
you
know?
guys playing that rock music too loud. I'm gonna call cops.
Hey, who that dude that
can.
came through?
He can't. Yeah.
Who that dude that came through?
Pete Davidson?
Yeah.
No. That's what Kanye gonna be saying.
That's
looking
really
out
what
the window.
that is.
That's
Who that dude that came
Because he's
through?
going to be peeking out the window
out the
like,
window.
we peek.
There's a shade on Pete
better be-
Davidson and Kim Kardashian. You know that? You know what the shade is?
Well, I'd
Of
like
course
to
you
hear.
do.
Well, is it because I know that Pete is trying to like lay low. He doesn't want to mess up this relationship. He knows it's the best relationship and the most important relationship of his life. And yes, because Kim's a billionaire.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Interesting.
But what's the
He's
shade
gotta
that
play
you
those
know?
cards
The
right.
shade apparently is he proposed to her.
Nice.
Don't spit out. Don't
Smart
swing a drink. Don't
I wish I hadn't taken a sip. I wish
Man,
I.
let's go. He's trying to get half that money
He
already.
proposed to Ariana Grande.
Well, here's the thing.
He proposes fast.
Yeah, he was.
So he did. He went really fast, and that's actually what messed up his relationship
With
with
Ariana
Ariana
Grande.
Grande. He
Right.
said he wasn't gonna do that though. Like he was actually in an interview that he was gonna take it slow, and he wasn't gonna.
I
go
mean,
like
I
that.
have it right here in a news media outlet, and it did say that he proposed to Kim Kardashian.
It's too early. She's not even divorced yet, Pete. Come on.
But
well.
Ariana Grande was too soon too. You didn't get to know her.
But you didn't. I'm saying, learn your lesson. You don't learn your lesson.
Nah, he don't.
You don't learn
Look
your
at
lesson.
him. Look at his tattoos.
Let first
you
of
know
all-
how
He's got
to
nothing to
learn his
lose.
That's
lesson.
reckless. But he does. He's not at that level of money.
He's a
not
cutie
even.
patootie.
No, he's
Yeah,
not even close.
He's not close.
Not
I'm
even
sorry. He
close
needs to hold on.
Kim.
I mean,
I hear you
me
on
and
that.
Kim, though, did you know we have the same birthday? We
No
actually
way.
born literally at the same time.
When's your birthday?
Both our mamas was pushing at the same time.
When's your birthday?
October 21st,
Come on.
1980. Yeah.
Ah.
So, oh, man, I just gave up my. I just gave it out.
Yeah, it's all out.
I just gave it
I
out.
was surprised of the year.
We got it now.
I just gave it out. Wow.
Don't worry. The
I
young
love
ones
your
from
innocence.
America, They just say we were born in the 1900s.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, but it's Googleable, though, if I told you that.
Yeah, it'll show.
There you go.
Yeah,
It'll
but that's
show.
okay. That's all right. Now y'all know. Now y'all know.
It's all good.
That's okay.
It's all good.
But yeah, I cannot believe that he is trying to pop the question already with her.
It's
he
very
said he was
fast.
going to take it slow.
Interesting.
Nah.
I can't wait to see.
He ain't that
You know
kinda
what?
guy.
I'm going to look that up and see what happens. 'Cause-
Yes.
Well, Kanye was really upset that Kim had taken him to the Bahamas. So last when Kanye turned 40, they had went to Baker's Island. And that's where they had like his 40th celebration. They had this whole moment.
So they're 42. Interesting.
Yeah.
40 as well.
Yeah, and he was upset that and disappointed. He felt disrespected that Kim would take him, Pete, to that location. You know, because that was special to them.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you out the picture now.
Yeah.
It
Sorry,
ain't,
bro.
it's no longer special.
And that's because the thing is, though, you realize though that in Kanye's head, in his reality, they're still together. You know, like he's not giving her up. in his head, even though he's still dating this other girl and flaunting it and everything. Yeah. And even Kim had made, she was talking to the news.
How embarrassing.
She was saying that, she doesn't care about his situation. She knows that he's just trying to like put it in her face.
Oh gosh,
he's trying to make her jealous, and she
because
just
he paid
care.
for a photo shoot for this lady, a beautiful lady, and then he released it. She released it, and now it looked like it was intentional, hey, I'm here. Like, who knew?
It does look like he's flaunting his relationship out there for the world.
Because Kim didn't do that. They just got called by paparazzi.
Because Kim knows that she don't have to do that.
Yeah, she's like,
she's got to hide. Like,
do you think
everything.
Kanye gonna come back and just like he did Taylor Swift and do this new thing to his girlfriend?
He's gonna spit about her.
My first wife was the best wife. So I love you, Kim.
He could.
Beyonce had the best video ever.
You know what though?
He
You
will.
never can tell what Kanye's got to do. He keeps
know.
us guessing. I mean, and that's I think where he wants it to be.
Yeah.
He keeps us guessing. He really does.
He is a genius.
Can you imagine this whole thing's just a stunt? They're just playing with us the whole time.
And you know what? They do things like that, and I don't like that.
They do.
I don't like the fakeness.
Like, oh no, we're fine now.
Yeah,
right.
New kid on the way, actually. And the new album's releasing.
And if they do that, we're going to California. We're gonna tell them what's up.
Okay.
Let's stop this nonsense.
Let's get Miss Angela to put a big billboard.
Stop playing with us. You know what? We're gonna look into that, B. We got billboard connections.
We got billboard connections in California. We will make this happen.
I've been on a billboard already in California, Staples Center.
Let's put it out there. We're gonna put a billboard here in Orlando.
We've been on billboards here as well.
Well, let's put a billboard.
Let's put them up.
In the next 6 months, let's have it.
Stop playing with our emotions.
We're gonna talk about that,
folks. We need a sponsor, so give us a call. 407-894-1680. Give us a
Come
call. Put that billboard up.
Because we're gonna add them at the Shade Tree. Watch.
Boom.
If they sponsor us. Come on.
I wish I were here in the studio, but you can watch us too. Go on Mimi's Live.
That's right, guys. Go to Mimi Mala on Instagram. We're live right now. You can see how our beautiful faces look.
Right here. And if you guys miss it live, go ahead to the YouTube. We got the whole thing recorded, and you can watch it at your own leisure.
That's right.
That's right.
Our YouTube channel, Peace on the Streets Radio. Subscribe, guys. We actually watch all subscriptions. We give you guys a shout out. We pay attention, and we follow back. Come on.
Definitely do. And I just want to say thank you to all of y'all that have been DMing me, sliding into those DMs on Insta. Thank you very much. I know I took a 2-week hiatus. I'm sorry. I was being, with my family. I'm sorry. But some y'all was hitting me up. Some of y'all was hitting me up kind of hard. Like, y'all missing the show.
I didn't. I let you. I know if he's not.
Where you at?
If he's not
what you
around,
doing?
We need the shade, bro.
Right.
I know this.
I know
New
Christmas.
I
know New Year's and Christmas was here, but come on.
Come on,
I'm saying. But the holidays are so hectic, and I don't know what it was, but these holidays seemed. For me, it was like more hectic, and there was so much, and it was so fast, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah,
it went by so fast.
Yeah.
It was like Christmas and then New Year's, boom.
Yep.
It's like I was still in Halloween.
I mean, I had COVID for a good part.
You were still in your birthday month.
I'm saying.
Right, you still celebrate your birthday.
Celebrate my birthday, and you're telling me that it's 2022 now?
Man.
What? Are you kidding me?
Just like that.
14-year-olds were born in 2007.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
That makes me feel weird.
It is unbelievable.
My goodness.
And they are so different from our
That's what they say. They
generation.
say bro all the time. I can't stand
what
that.
my daughter tries to say to me, and I said, listen, I'm not your bro.
Thank you. Thank you. I've said it as well.
I'm not your bro.
Yeah, but you got 30 plus and 40 plus calling me
this
bro
is
too.
I came in here early.
Why they call each other bro?
Yeah.
And men are calling me bro. I'm like,
come on. Hey, gender equality, all right?
I be
That's true.
does it work for both?
I be looking around like, we had a son?
Can I ask you guys a question? Do you think females should be called bro? Because I get called bro.
I just call everyone y'all.
Call everyone.
It turns out the rednecks have been way
I
over
know
the
what I
time.
call everyone.
What
I
is-
know I don't say bro.
What does
say
bro
y'all.
mean? Like homie? Like son?
Yeah, it's like bro.
Friends.
But
It's like friend.
Because in New
friend.
York we call it son.
No.
Oh, we call it
Okay.
a homie. And that's what it means, but it's universal. But
Do they
bro, it
still
sounds like
say
a male.
homie, though? But do
Nah,
they?
that's my old school.
Maybe.
They still say son in New York though.
Okay,
On the
yeah,
East
that's
Coast.
true. No, that's true.
Because when I get upset, I say son.
And
Because
dad.
I'll take on the homie thing and they'll be like, what year did you just
Oh,
Time
no.
machine job.
Just call me a homie.
I'd rather stick with the homie than a bro.
That's
You
Just
gotta be a
doesn't
real
seem
homie
right.
for the
Yeah.
homie to,
Pull up.
Yeah.
Did you guys know real quick that it's Oreos celebrating the 110th birthday?
Oh my God.
With the brand new flavor.
What?
Okay.
Hey, you know
flavor is
something
that?
else
Listen,
that
now
I
you
just
asked me that
found
question.
out?
I gotta go look.
What's that flavor?
What's the flavor?
Tell me what's that
I
flavor.
gotta go check that out now, guys. My computer's slow.
Okay, well, when you do that, I wanted to bring something up that I Did you know that Betty White was literally older than sliced bread?
No way.
Sliced bread was created 3 years after Betty White was born. Bro.
Whoa.
That's
she was,
a good fact.
but she was born in like 1924 or something like that, right?
That's how old sliced
1922.
bread is.
Insane.
Right.
Yeah.
Because remember, she would have been 100. So yeah, right. You're right. Mm-hmm.
It's
So
crazy,
here's my thing. I thought the mother on the Golden Girls,
Yeah.
the little short, I thought she was
Estelle
the oldest.
Getty.
Oh, no.
She wasn't. They made her
No.
look. Yeah,
They made her look the older.
It was Betty White.
No way.
Then her.
What?
Then
Blanche,
the
Blanche,
mother's daughter.
Interesting.
And then the other one.
Okay.
And they
so-
all passed away, right?
All
Yeah.
2007, 2008, and 2009, like right back to back, all
Whoa.
three of them.
Yeah.
And then Betty White, 2019.
So the oldest
2021.
one survived the longest.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now,
I think it was B. Arthur first, I think, and then it was Estelle Getty, the mother, and then it was Blanche.
something like that.
Yeah, and then boom. Yeah, I know it was Blanche that was, and then we were waiting on Betty White. And
Now, you know-
I'm sorry, I missed.
You know who's immortal to me?
Who?
The Queen of England.
I'm saying
yeah.
because she's a
You are
millionaire.
so right.
She just like she around here like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're not lying about that.
But you know, I think the whole world is gonna change when that happens. Like, I think she's that one legacy piece that's holding. She's like the glue. She's the matriarch
the
of
glue.
this
Right.
world.
she absolutely is the glue.
She is the glue.
Even to the husband, even to the prince.
man.
Yes,
She
I
is.
mean, I think because
She's a beast.
even the prince Charles, I think I heard that he might abdicate, so then it'll go to his son. You know, so this is allegedly, of course.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Allegedly.
So we don't know what's gonna happen, but the whole world is going to change.
Yeah.
listen, we're gonna go to the phone line. We got a special guest on the phone line. You know, he's about a wingspread about 77 inches. You know, he take him in. He can take a hit, but he packed heavy when he come back at you, ladies
Come
and
on.
I don't wanna
gentlemen,
get hit by
men
him.
and women.
Definitely
This is a
not.
freight train you don't want to see. This is a freight train you don't want to be anointed by.
Not at all. But he is extremely gifted and blessed. We got Willie Mongoose Monroe Jr., middleweight and super middleweight champ. Come on.
What's going on, everybody?
It's so good to hear from you.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me on.
Absolutely. Now, he's been with us live in the studio twice. At our Peace on the Street studio, here on the station, and at my dojo with Chief Cumberbatch, where he trained with him. It was insane, guys. We had behind the scenes footage. If you go on Peace on the Streets radio YouTube, you will see that in effect. It's insane. Dope interview, and they killed it. So really, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for just being our supportive, be supporting us since day one. And we appreciate you so much. You have so much on your plate. He's training. He's got to go to bed soon. That's how deeply he's involved. So thank you so much for taking your time to be with us. And I want to just talk to the audience real quick about you. What does it take to become a champ like you're doing?
It takes constant work. It takes, ability. It takes, number one, belief in yourself and belief in God. You know what I mean? You have to, a lot of people, they're scared to believe in something because they're scared of what other people would think. But once God gives you the okay, don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Don't worry about how crazy you look. Look crazy for God and go get what's yours.
Amen.
Amen to that.
Amen.
And I met him through networking.
Okay.
I have a friend that's an actor. Big shout out to Troy. And by networking and by speaking with each other, that's how we got to know each other.
That's
and
how I met you too.
that's it. But it's very important on, like he's saying, communication or just being with other like-minded individuals, faithful individuals, because Troy is that as well, and that's how it brought us all together. Go ahead, Chris.
Champ, it's a lot of hard work in this boxing world. Listen, been there, done that, and I got to commend you on a job well done. How do you treat yourself and every other boxer that you come in contact with? Because it's so many, you get so many blows to the body, to the mind, to the head. How often are you going to the doctor, checking yourselves out, and making sure that you are in good standing and to go for the commission?
Oh, that's commission standard. You have to be. Checking in between fights, but definitely right before every fight. We go through EKG and different type of scanning.
I didn't know that.
Just to make sure that we're in, good physical condition to be able to withstand as well as to give. So
I didn't know there was an option. I didn't know they did that for the fighters. I'm really happy to hear this. Why don't they do this for football players, NFL?
Well, they do in a way, but it's not as rigorous as boxing. is just as rigorous, but it's not.
Interesting.
Because you're getting hit by somebody.
Contact.
Yeah, it's a different type of contact.
Yeah.
Gotcha. For football, it's more focused on the trauma of the head from head-to-head contact. Yeah. And as you can see in past football players who've committed suicide and different things like that,
right.
with the brain disease and stuff like that of that caliber. So, but it works the same way in boxing too, because you constantly get hit in the head, the face. So you have to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Champ, what's your diet like? Because I tried to do it for a little bit longer, but I'm 255 with a purpose in life. I gotta eat.
Come on, amen.
Right, you ain't the only one.
Well, for the last maybe 4 or 5 years of my career, I've been a vegetarian.
Okay.
I started my journey late 2016. But I still love to eat my. I'm black and Cuban, so I still love my Latino food. I still love my, my soul food. But it's just no more meat.
So macaroni and cheese is still on the table.
Oh yeah.
I'm vegan yet. I haven't gone vegan yet. I'm just vegetarian.
I can do vegan cheese. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. We got to play the station ID. It's the top of the hour. It's 11 o'clock right here on 1680.
You're listening to 1680 WOKB AM, Winter Garden, Florida.
All right, Champ. Back to you, Champ. Listen, it's hard being vegan. You've been doing this how long?
I've been on my vegetarian walk since 2016.
I do have a question.
Wow.
So walk me through your diet, because I'm trying to get into that vegan life. Like, I am a full carnivore, I am, but you know what? Vegan food, if it tastes
I think
good,
you're vegetarian, not a vegan.
Oh, he's
vegetarian.
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 Well, walk us through
what's
your
the
diet.
difference?
There is a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, I
No
guess
cheese,
like,
no eggs,
yeah.
stuff like that.
Well,
It's nothing from an animal.
Yeah, nothing from an animal.
Vegans don't eat anything that come from animals. Like they'll even go as far as they don't even. Some of them is they'll go as extreme as we don't wear leather shoes.
Okay.
They're strictly for the animal. So anything that comes from an animal, they won't touch. So cheese and dairy products
is a no. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
So what's your diet like though? Like, what do you walk me through a day?
Good question.
I may have some after a workout in the morning. I may have I have vegan protein.
Okay.
I do use vegan protein, so I have vegan protein with maybe a bowl of oatmeal, some toast with peanut butter on it. Peanut butter is loaded with protein. I may have some cereal, like if I'm trying to lose weight, we all know bran flakes run right through you, so I might have some Wheaties and some raisins.
That's why the champs eat it. That's why the champs eat it.
Get the fiber going, and get your engines firing, get all of your cylinders flying, because you get that fiber with the bananas, the raisins, and the bran flakes. That'll get you moving. Through the day, I can't even lie to you, I will sneak a snack in here and there. I am a big Little Debbie fan.
That's my brother.
I will grab a few Hostess or Little Debbie snacks. I love my guilty pleasure is Mike and Ike.
Okay. I can get with that.
But other than that, I eat pretty clean. No alcohol, not a drinker.
As we sip,
I feel bad.
That alcohol will pull you down, though.
It'll make you feel good before you pull down.
Yeah. He's got jokes.
Now, Champ, by you being at the top of the A-list,
yes.
It's hard defending yourself on a daily basis. How do you maintain your sanity? When people come at you in all types of way, form, and fashion.
Yeah.
I can honestly say I've never really had any, really crazy problems, especially since I moved to Florida. When I was back home in Rochester, back in New York, where everybody knew me, there were a few things, but nothing never really made it too far because I conduct myself in a different manner. If someone came at me like in a domestic issue or wanted to even get physical, most people will look at him and say, like, why? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And not why because he's a boxer and he'll knock you out, but it's just like, he's a really nice person. You know what I mean? Like, why would you even want to fight him? I just keep it, I keep it really humble. You guys have met me. I'm not the last thing I want to do when I'm not having to fight is fight.
Okay. Well, I have a question, but if you did get into a fight, though, like, that would be like a weapon,
deadly
right?
weapon.
A deadly
He will be a deadly weapon.
Okay, yeah, because
he could get charged.
Yes, he can.
Yeah, so he has to be real careful.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that try to bait him, too.
Absolutely. Right. I'm sure.
So, he has to be, wow,
and
that's a big investment he has to
Absolutely.
protect. Because, there's a lot of people out there that are scammers, shysters,
and yes,
baiters, so you got to be, wow.
All the time.
Yeah, wow.
I've ran into a few, but, you just learn how to de-escalate the situation. You know what I mean? I've ran into some different things, but nothing too crazy. I've been blessed thus far.
Amen.
Amen.
It's your character, champ. That's why I'm just saying. His character's amazing.
I kind of wonder, like, what is it like when you are just getting ready to step into the ring?
How does it feel?
Yeah. Are you nervous? Are you like,
anxiety?
Are you get pumped? Like, what is it like?
Are you happy?
What is it like?
It's definitely, I get the warm chills if I can explain it this way.
I can see
That's
that.
good.
And I feel like every hair is standing up on my body. And you're at, Will Smith talked about this, when he talked about leaping out of a plane. But you're at, there's some nerves there, but you're at complete freedom at the same time because, in the back of your mind, you're just like, yo, we're here. It is what it is. Once the bell rings, you got nerves and you have butterflies in your stomach. But once the bell rings and you're about 30, 40 seconds in, it's like another day in the gym.
Okay. Okay.
I can imagine. I said this to Champ. We're gonna see him live wherever he box at. We're going Miami, Orlando.
We going.
We're going. We're gonna see him live. You guys down?
I'll throw in the buddy pass.
Thank you.
I'll work security for you if you need me.
I need you. I need you.
I got you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm 255 at 5'11".
We're gonna see him live. I've always I've experienced live boxing before, which is insane. But actually have a friend that's invested in. It's just a beautiful thing, guys. And to see that, to be there live, to support, it's just a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's amazing.
Champ, are you Southpaw or what's the other word if you're not Southpaw?
Oh, that's a good one.
Conventional Orthodox. So conventional Orthodox is right-handed fighters and Southpaw is left-handed fighters. I'm Southpaw.
So is it easier for a lot of people to go unorthodox, or is it easier to go Southpaw?
Well, a lot of people say, Southpaws are harder to beat, and you beat a Southpaw the same way you beat a right-handed fighter. You make the necessary adjustments in camp, and you go do your job. It's just that left-handed fighters seem to be a little bit of an enigma because it's way more right-handed fighters than left-handed fighters. Like Southpaws don't even like fighting other Southpaws. You know what I mean? Like it's
interesting.
I didn't know that.
That's very interesting.
That is interesting.
Because it's such people say it's an advantage. The advantage that we have is that when we fight a right-handed fighter, we have more experience fighting right-handed fighters than most right-handed fighters have with fighting left-handed fighters, being that there's not as many.
Gotcha.
Did you guys know the term?
That's really the only advantage.
I didn't before
I didn't know this. I didn't know this.
Well, I watched the movie Southpaw, so I knew what it meant.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I knew it was left hand.
Yeah. I mean, I knew it, but I couldn't think of what it was called. It's unorthodox.
Right.
Yeah.
I never heard of that. Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
So you want your power foot, and your power foot is your base, so that's the back foot, the hand you turn into. So whatever hand is, your dominant hand, that hand is in the back. So most fighters are right-handed, their left foot is forward. But when you got left-handed fighters, our right foot is forward.
Right.
Okay.
So it's almost like fighting in the mirror when you're fighting, a left-handed fighter.
She wants to be down.
Brandy is an actress now.
Yes, she is.
But here's the one thing that I do notice about a lot of people from back in the day. Queen, Ice, Cool, all of them are now professional actors and actresses.
I think they want to elevate, move on, do more.
I think they came to the point and realized that, hey, music will evolve and I can't keep doing the same thing for music forever. And they had to just dabble into something else.
Right. I mean, they're great at what they do. They're gifted, period.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
They're great. She's a great actress.
She is. And I loved her when she was in the series of The Game.
Yes, she killed it.
Yeah, she did her thing.
I was very impressed.
And she came a long way.
She absolutely.
She came a long way.
She started at 13 years
from
old.
Moesha.
Yeah, right.
Mo to the
E to the I.
Moesha.
We got a special guest in the building. We got Kassan.
Yo, good evening, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Ellis Entertainment in the building.
The Ellis, baby.
Come
the
on.
Ellis.
Come on.
Yes, good evening, everybody.
Now, I've known you for a long time now. What is Ellis Entertainment?
All right, so Ellis Entertainment's a company. A young man basically took his name, Will Gist, took off the W, took off the G, made it Ellis, and threw entertainment at the end. It started, his music company has branded into a whole bunch more, which could definitely go into detail as far as talent scout, casting, gaming. We don't have any limits. We're not trying to be one of those type of companies. So that's why we call us Ellis Entertainment. You can Google Ellis Entertainment, 2 I's, that's ILLIST, Entertainment, and basically give a list of everything that's been going on with the company since it started.
And you guys are killing it because you do remixes from the 90s to the 2000s with Phil Collins on to like the 2000 kind of tracks. You guys kill it.
Correct. We're born from a diverse family, so music is not genres for us. It's singing and music. So that's how we do it. Doesn't matter what decade or what male, female, age, old, young, doesn't matter. We're wide open to it. So
I love it. Love the mixes. How can we find your work, your page?
Right. So like I was saying, Ellis Entertainment, Google is probably the easiest way because everything seems to come up there. Ellis Entertainment, again, ILLIST, Entertainment, or you can do ENT just to shorten it up if you're feeling lazy. I'm One Crazy Devil, that's ONECRZYDVIL, and Google that name as well, and you'll see what I've been doing as well. So,
why did you choose your name, One Crazy Devil? Because you're over here, WKB. Why?
Right. So the way it works is, I'm about learning and nerdy stuff like that.
You from the military, huh?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, how'd you know?
Yes, sir.
Devil dog.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, Air Force.
As well as your military, Brett.
Of course.
Your father.
Father's in
God
the
bless
Army.
his soul. We appreciate him.
Yes, sir. Rest in peace, Pop. So I like to use words like everybody else does, but I use the ones that get people in their feelings. I like to use those because a lot of people know how I work. Yeah.
Chris Shaw's laughing.
Yeah.
He knows.
You know, man. You know. So
he's like Mimi's people or something else.
Absolutely. So what I'll do is a lot of people know how I do. I try not to be spiteful. So if I do come and say you're ignorant, I'm not saying that you're stupid.
You just
don't know.
You want the attention just so they can come back to see how they respond and to see where the conversation goes.
Absolutely,
I get it.
Absolutely, sir.
But that's everybody I've ever met from the military.
That's it. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah.
I'm a military brat as well.
But everybody, I kid you not, everybody that I meet from the military, it's not they intend to do it. They just want to see, because of their training, they want to see how you respond.
Absolutely.
And if they're considered you a friend, and they want to make sure that, hey, you don't need to get out of your character for who you are. Need to stay. I can say anything and nobody can take me out of my place.
That's so real, and that's why we're friends to this day.
Yeah.
And that's why we're friends to this day. That's real.
That's it. So I'll use words. That's why I use the word devil, because everybody knows I'm not like that.
Right.
But it's a good filtration system, because if you're that type of person that doesn't look into what I got going on, you're gonna miss a lot.
A lot of knowledge. What do you want to say? Do you think anyone is struggling, or anyone that can't find their way, or some sort of depression or something? Because my kids say you're highly intelligent.
They're my boys, man. They're my boys. I love hearing that from them. That's because that's real.
They said, man, his vocabulary is insane. I said, might be an East Coast thing.
So the one thing.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's all good. The one thing is we're all smart. I always say we're all smart. And I'm not talking about people being nerds, but we got brains and we all call ourselves grown. So just do that, If you have to defend yourself by saying that you're grown, then something's not right with either you or the people that you're around. So if you want to try to find a way to be content, know who you're dealing with for the most part, and be able to take, if they give constructive criticism, take it. But if they're being rude and nasty, then try to just separate yourself. It's not Nothing wrong with being by
It's
yourself.
okay to separate yourself. Now, there's a lot of people up north, and I gotta say this because they've been telling me messages that they're saying there's no support within each other. There's no support with artists, labels. I mean, there honestly isn't, because when I've seen how they network or talk to each other, they don't support each other. They could do a video for them and still won't support that video.
I'm not going. It was never like that.
Right.
It was never like that because you had, especially coming out of the New York area. New York always that East Coast vibe. Everybody came out in groups.
Yes.
Because everybody
Yes.
was a group. The only person that came out, that hit the scene and came out on his own was LL, to be honest. LL came, everybody else was rapping in groups. LL came out as a solo artist, did what he did and stayed relevant, but supported everybody else and was
That's
on the
right.
scene for everybody else. So
And you're right, it wasn't
always like that.
It's a new era, Chris. From what I'm seeing from the artist, that even a producer can produce his video and still won't share that video. It's like they're only sharing their own work. If anybody's attached to it, they won't share it. Even though you produced it, I paid you, and they still won't share it. And they're saying the hardships right now. They're saying that there's no love. They're moving out of the East Coast and New York because animosity, jealousy, not support of each other. It's like a cutthroat. And I know it's harder to get to your vision there because I was there. And how I came here and how fast I got to broadcasting is extremely difficult up north, and I get that. They seem to want to leave.
But it's always been a hard market in major cities, in major areas, because the way society have always implemented, you got to step on this person to get to the top.
Yes.
The crab mentality.
Yep, crab in the barrel.
That's that.
But until somebody understands that,
Right.
I'm not trying to take from your household.
Right.
I just want to be a part of the household and how we can build the rest of the community around us.
So what does the artist do? Because there's people out there that are upset, a little depressed, and discouraged.
In my opinion,
Yes.
you need to self-evaluate yourself first.
Listen, guys,
Because
listen.
once you self-evaluate yourself first, somebody told me you too busy hating on everybody else. That's why you'll never receive your blessing. Until you be happy for somebody else's blessing, your blessing will come.
I've been saying that to them.
You have to self-evaluate yourself, understand who you are and know who you are and be confident in who you
Come
are.
on.
Do what you need to do to everyday living, but still be on the scene supporting everybody else and giving them props.
I told them not to give up. I told them to keep doing it. I told them they could break that ice so they could break that. They just don't see it.
It's just like a cycle, a family cycle. If mom had you at 18, you expect the daughter and the son and everybody else to have you at 18 before marriage or whatever, however you decide to do it, and it's a continuous cycle. Somebody got to see the cycle and
Come
say,
on.
hey, we got to break it.
Come on. Maybe you guys will be the first ones to break it.
I've never seen a marriage. My mom's never been married. My auntie, who I live with, never been married. My grandfather died before I was born, before I could see my grandmother and grandfather married.
Wow.
So I've never really seen a marriage, but I said to myself, I'm going to get married, and I'm going to set the standard for my cousins, my nieces, and my nephews, and everybody else around me.
And you did it, my brother. Amen.
It's 10 years later.
Come on.
That's what individuals do. They're innovators. You know, we start with trendsetters. You know what I mean? But I always tell people, you know, society sets a paved way for how to live. It's based on you and how you want to, you know, live. Traditions and all. Like I said, I'm gonna say Merry Christmas in June.
Right. That's me.
Ain't nobody finna acknowledge me. I'm being considerate. I mean, I might be 6 months early, but I mean that's just one day you trying to celebrate. How about I celebrate it all year? You know what I mean? Just cause that's just my tradition.
On GP, I walk around. I just told somebody today, hey, happy Easter to you. What? Happy Easter.
I celebrate my birthday every day, dog.
Come on. Because you're alive and celebrating life.
I'm here.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm weird or crazy for that.
No, you're
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
You're
I know that.
We normal. Everybody else
on.
might be weird, but this is
Nah.
a normal society to us.
I just know that.
I love it.
Like I just explained to my son, because you talk about, you know, labels and categories. There's so many of them, and I'm like, you know, I love. Everybody knows my best relationship is food. You know, I've been doing my whole life, eat my whole life. So be cool with me and food, and that's all I ever say. If you're serving my food, just be cool so that my food is cool when I eat it. It's cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we get to talking, and you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner comes up. He's like, I don't eat breakfast. I said, so you don't eat in the morning? He's like, yeah, I don't eat breakfast. And I said, okay. I said, so if I came to you at 7 o'clock at night and said, yo, you want a bowl of cereal with me? Because I love cereal.
Yes, sir.
He's going to be like, but that's breakfast food. I said, no. you eat breakfast is when you eat in the morning. They never said what you had to eat.
That's it.
You feel
me?
That's the type of stuff I tell my kids. It's like it's all about wordplay. You can eat, you're gonna eat in the morning or you don't. But you know, if you haven't had pancakes at night, you're eating dinner.
So your voice and what you deliver is a powerful thing.
It is.
So if you're not feeling that love or that connection up north, Jersey, New York, I'm gonna have to shout Jersey. I love Jersey, but they're going through it right now. And because I'm hearing it from the artists out there, even at their own radio station performance and events, even they don't support as much of the artists unless you have money and unless you have connections.
And that's it.
So don't give up. Make sure you keep staying genuine and you keep supporting others because you will get that filter back. It comes back to you. And within that, you'll be able to detect the people that are just like yourself. Then you could change the game and you could change the world.
Yeah.
It happens.
I agree.
And look at us Peace on the Streets and WOKB. Who knew? You know, the collaboration, the connection, and how we're able to bring other people in, other cultures, other religion, other race, other ages. It's a beautiful thing.
It is. It's amazing.
People asking me who I am right now.
Look at that. Look at that.
You put in one crazy devil. It's
Look,
who are you? I'm just like, and I can't explain myself. I can just say, look, go look at what I'm doing. I mean, I do run my mouth on Instagram, so you can hear my perspective over there. You know what I'm saying? But who I am is a guy that likes what he does.
Hey!
I have a lot of gifts, and I'm pretty good at them. I don't mind showing them to people. You know, I've been playing basketball. Like I said, I've had eyes on me since I was 6.
Oh, so
even before that.
So you like Nate Robinson out here then, huh? Just okay, I got you. I got you. I'm with you.
Hey, look, I talk a lot, but I don't run my mouth. You know
you let it speak for itself.
That's how I've always done.
Yeah, I got you on defense.
I know, man.
I got you on defense.
No, hey, bat your gnats, bro. Casey, get off me.
These guys are athletes. You can tell. You could tell. All right, Chris, let's go play this music. Let's get in.
You know, I know Prince like to be in his love zone around the 11 o'clock hour.
He does.
So I'm gonna try to do this for Prince. I'm gonna try to do this for Prince. All right,
man.
I'm gonna hit this little Freddie Jackson for him because it's about 14.
Oh, that's so Prince, guys.
Dude,
Remember,
yes.
Prince again.
Freddie
He's
Jackson's
just
my dude.
taking a little break, but on surgery. We love you, Prince. We can't wait for you to come back. Come on. It's about that time. We have to sign off. It's been so real being with you guys. Thank you for all of our guests, our listeners, our viewers. Thank you to, of course, Miss International World. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this organization. Willie Mongoose Monroe, middleweight champ. It's amazing. His story was insane. Chris Shaw, thank you for substituting for Prince of the South.
Hey, man, anytime, man. Y'all know I'm here for you. I'm here for the long haul.
I love it. It's a big family here. And Neo, Mykhael Michaels, his guest, Kassan is cracking up in the background right now. Thank you guys. No, I'm not pointing. That ain't even there.
Yeah,
I feel
just
like
point.
the spirit is there.
Yeah, for you. Thank you for you. You get a car. You get a car.
You get a car. Thank you for being with us tonight, guys. Thank you for listening every Wednesday. Rochelle Smith. Don't forget to tune in to her every second Wednesday and fourth Wednesday of each month for Wild Wealthy Wednesdays. You guys got to tune in because it's so insightful. Guys, Peace on the Streets is about to sign out from your 3-time Stellar Award-winning station.
You know.
Come on. Thank you guys for being with us. The saddest thing is wasted talent. Don't waste the gift that God has given you. Go full force and never let fear or intimidation stop you. Buenas noches, Orlando.
Hasta la vista.
Kassan, you're the bomb. Ellis Entertainment.
Kaboom.
Come on.
Ellis Entertainment, man.
Thank you guys for being with us. We love you. Buenas noches. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Peace on the Streets Radio. Good night.
Top of the
Bye-bye.
evening to you.
Ciao.